Feathering is fun. Essentially, you're going to start with something that's rather like a leaf shape. If you're not really good at drawing, just make a smile and a frown. Not too curvy, not too round. And then put a little stem on it for your feather stem. And cut it out. This is a good lesson in if I have a V to cut out, I don't want to get in there and turn my scissors and tear the paper, so I will cut across. And then I'll cut back. Okay, now I have something feather shaped. Doesn't yet look like a feather. I want to put the center of the feather up here. I've got my dead embossing pen. If you don't have a dead pen, you can use a live pen. It doesn't matter if there's a line on here. And make a line that's almost straight curve. You'll find that when you're trying to design something and make it look pretty, this almost straight curve line will save your bacon more often than not. So there's our almost straight curve line. Then I'm going to point the feather, the tip point of the feather at me. And remember how I said fringing is like value added? This is one case where it is. So I'm cutting down at an angle near, but not through, that score line. If I cut through that score line on both sides, I'll cut a big chunk of my feather off, and I don't want to do that. I want to do the same thing on the other side, but this would be awkward. So just turn your feather over so that you're working in cooperation with your dominant hand. I need to bend this a little bit because I'm having trouble seeing my score line. So I'm just going to bend this a little bit so that I can see my score line. And you start to see how this looks like a feather. And then do the other side. And again, cut near, but not through that score line. That's why it was so important for me to be able to see it. There you go. And isn't that a pretty little thing?